But first, we begin with the conflict in the Middle East, where the situation at Gaza's largest hospital has been described as dire and perilous. The World Health Organization says the Al-Shifa hospital has been without power, or rather without water, for days and is not able to function as a hospital anymore. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza says 36 babies and other patients are at risk of dying because there is no way to power life-saving medical equipment. Israeli military says there are liters of fuel near the hospital, but that Hamas is blocking the delivery, a claim the group has disputed. Israel claims that Hamas has an underground headquarters beneath the hospital and is using the building as a shield. Hamas also denies that claim. Israeli President Isaac Herzog insists that they are doing the utmost to get civilians away from the fighting.
We tell them move out, we give them time to move out, and we've opened humanitarian corridors, and we have increased dramatically the humanitarian aid to those who are moving out to a safety zone. Unfortunately, there could be casualties.
So joining me now with more on the latest there from Israel is CBS News reporter Doug Williams. Good morning, Doug. Let us start with this hospital. We have been seeing these images of babies wrapped in, everything from curtains to blankets, whatever they can get their hands on. What is the situation there?
Anne-Marie, good morning. Al-Shifa right now is not only symbolic of how dire the circumstances continue to be for Palestinian civilians, but also of the ongoing information war that is such a big part of this conflict. The IDF has released video that, as you said, they say shows their troops dropping off 300 liters of fuel for the hospital to remain operational. They then say that Hamas did not allow the hospital to use it. Not only is that a small amount of fuel, it's maybe 5 or 6 cars worth, but the Hamas-run health ministry told us this morning that when the hospital director refused to collect the fuel from the IDF and asked for the Red Cross to handle it, the Israelis took it away. The Israelis continue to say they do not fire on hospitals, but that they believe Hamas militants are inside and potentially underground underneath. The Palestinian health ministry says the hospital burns 500 liters per hour, meaning 300 liters would not make much of a difference. They also report that almost 20,000 people still trapped inside, and the details they're releasing of their conditions are disturbing. 2 premature babies, they say, have died, along with 10 other patients. 36 babies in incubators and at risk. The bodies of the dead starting to decompose outside. They continue to say that the hospital is no longer operational, and the World Health Organization has indicated that it's no longer in touch with the staff there.
Oh my goodness, you paint a nightmare scenario. And it's not just that. Looking to the north now, there have been reports this morning of more exchanges on Israel's northern border with Lebanon. What's the latest on that situation?
Yeah, Anne-Marie, this is a really important development, and there have been reports this morning of more exchanges on Israel's northern border, and the tensions in the north are leading to really increasing violence in the area day to day. We're told that rockets fired from Lebanon into Israeli territory led the IDF forces to attack an armed unit in response. And Israeli forces briefed us on the situation in the north just yesterday, saying similar to Hamas in Gaza, civilians in Lebanon will be the ones to pay the price for Hezbollah's attacks on Israel. And an Israeli official says they know the situation there will not improve or it will not stay the same. It will only worsen, and they say they have plans for if and when that does happen, Anne-Marie.
All right, Doug, thank you very much.